Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Tuesday, the 25th day of June, 2024, Tuesday of the 12th week of the year, the 12th week in Ordinary Time. 6 months until Christmas Day. Another thing to kind of think about. Yesterday we looked at Christmas Eve because it was the solemnity of the birth of John the Baptist, and now today it is 6 months till Christmas Day. So start your planning, start your shopping, stop whatever it needs to start doing to prepare for Christmas. You've only got 6 months. So coming to you from Jacoba Hall, the cafeteria here at the Franciscan School, which in the summertime has been transformed, as you can see behind me, into an aquatic wonderland. It's Vacation Bible School for all this week, and our wonderful people who are the coordinators of this have turned half of the hall into an undersea kingdom, an undersea beauty and wonder. And so it even stretches to the walls, to the windows and everything else like that. So it's fantastic that we have done this to celebrate Vacation Bible School during these incredibly hot summer months. So our readings for today on this Tuesday of the 12th week of the year, Book of Kings continues. This time we're moving away again from Elisha. Finally, Elisha has gone to heaven, and Elisha has also died. And so now the Northern Kingdom becomes the focus of the Book of Kings. And the Northern Kingdom in all of its troubles, because its kings have made alliances and choices and whatever it is with other nations that do not have Israel's best interests at heart. And so Sennacherib, great name of a king of Assyria. Sometimes it's Sennacherib, but it's basically Sennacherib is a better way to pronounce it. King of Assyria, emperor of Assyria, really, who basically taunts Hezekiah, the king of Israel, with a letter that basically says, your God can't save you, I'm going to take over your country and destroy all of you and everything else like that. And again, Hezekiah is quite bothered by this and goes to the temple and cries aloud to God for help. Again, Hezekiah is someone who's trying to reform the practices of Israel and trying to bring Israel back, to, again, observe the commandments and recognize itself as part of the life of God. And so Hezekiah even going to the temple is rather risky because Israel has not attended to the will of God, and even following the other gods have not delivered them into beauty and wonder and holiness, but now on this brink of disaster with the Assyrian armies at the gate. And God basically says, I really cannot deliver you so much because you've made so many bad choices, but there will be a remnant to survive because Assyria does overcome and conquer Israel, and Israel, the kingdom of Israel, is wiped away from the face of the earth, and the 10 tribes that were a part of Israel again are lost to history, or that lived in the kingdom of Israel are lost to history. But a remnant does survive, and that remnant becomes Judah, and then the people of Israel kind of today. And so, but then God says, I will still destroy the army that is encamped against Jerusalem and destroy and show Sennacherib just who is in charge. And so basically God just does that. So again, this narrative of this history, not always painting God in a very peaceful, loving light, but painting God and Israel as people who are basically now the recipients of consequences of their actions, and God can only do what God can do. Again, if we cooperate with God, it becomes very difficult for God to complete God's work if we don't cooperate. It will get done, but it will take long time to do that. In Mark's Gospel today, basically we have a couple of pithy sayings. The golden rule is in there about doing to others what you would have them do unto you. It is basically knowing that the way to follow Christ is not an easy way. It is a way that asks a lot of us. It asks us to look differently at the world, to respond differently to the world, and to be a different kind of person in the world. It is a narrow gate in that way, not because God wants to keep people out, but because God takes us seriously, and God takes the way that we have faith seriously, and God wants us to do the same about our faith. It isn't just a pastime. It isn't just one of many things that we do in our life. It has to be tantamount to the most important thing, the only thing truly that then matters for us, not in a way that is pedantic, not in a way that is proselytizing, not in a way that cuts other people down and shows up that we are the ones who are right and everyone else is wrong. That is not what faith is, but it is something, again, that begins to shape who and what we are as believers in this world, as human beings in this world, allowing that, which we are and which we do, to bring as many people in through a gate that seems too narrow for others, but is never narrow for God. A blessed day, St. Francis and people of God, a happy Vacation Bible School day today. May the Lord give you his peace.